Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're so
Good
happy you're
morning.
here. So it is, I always say it's a beautiful day in Colorado, but
It,
it's actually cloudy today.
it's beautiful in West Virginia, sunny and cold, but beautiful.
Oh, good. So Trisha is at another training. So I'm going to go ahead and open us in prayer. Mary Kay based our company on God first, family second, career third. So we always honor her and honor that um, priority. So, dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this day. We thank you for each person that's here. We pray that you would be with our words, that we would lift each other up, and that we would be motivators, inspirational, that we would be everything that you would have us to be. And we lift up the concerns and the prayer requests of each person here. We pray that you would work in their lives in a mighty way and that you would show them how powerful you are. Be with us today, be with us this week, and pray that we would honor you in all that we do and say, especially as we are getting ready to celebrate Easter. And we just thank you and praise you for each and every woman on here. In your name we pray. Amen.
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 Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Anna because we have something very special we're
All right,
very excited about.
great ladies. First of all, happy Saturday. Woo woo. I want to welcome a very special friend. Her name is Sherry Gross. She's off camera because she's not feeling too well today, but she's a sales director. She's been in our company for, I think it's been about 30 years. She's a car driver. She has 116 people in her unit. She's absolutely amazing. She was so wonderful. When I called her, I texted her yesterday and I'm like, can I ask you a couple questions, Sherry? She's so wonderful. And so today she's joining us off camera. Sherry, we just want to welcome you today. We're excited to have you on. So, Sherry, can you say just hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good morning. Good
Good,
morning.
good morning.
What an honor and privilege. As I shared with Anna last night, it's this is definitely a God ordained appointment. I have been praying for months um, that He would bring godly women alongside of me to work with me, and Anna showed up. So I said, look at God. He just didn't give me one; He gave me three. So uh, I'm excited to work with you guys, and I can't wait to share with my unit as well. All things Mary Kay. So
Sherry,
Good.
we're so
thank you.
thrilled to have you join us and have your unit join us. We know that you know what, we don't do anything in isolation. We do everything together, right? There's no sister left behind. So we're so thankful for you, and we're thankful that you're willing to be on. Sherry's off camera; she's got the flu, so we'll be praying for you that you start to feel better because
Yes, thank you.
that's a terrible thing. So anyway, I'm going to turn it back over to my beautiful co-host Cynthia and Mary. So.
Okay.
So,
All right.
really quickly, sorry,
Oh,
I'm going to interrupt for just a second. Can you guys blow up the chat and welcome Sherry to our Saturday morning? Please show her some love. Okay, Cynthia with our weekly wins. Thank you.
okay. All right. So, um, I was just writing her a message. I can't do two things at once, I
It's
guess.
okay. I can talk for a moment. You guys, we're excited about our weekly wins and hearing. So when Cynthia's all done, she'll get it started. But
Yeah,
be prepared to
I'm ready.
share. And it doesn't have to be Mary Kay. So Cynthia, go ahead.
Yes. So we want, I also want to make a few announcements just because we have some things coming up. We have our event, we've changed our monthly event to the first Tuesday in the month so that we can get a head start, get sales and bookings, and new team members. So it is on Tuesday, April 7th, and we'll have invitation hopefully today.
Yes, and we'll
So,
have it today.
and then PCP, if I'm wrong about the date, it opens on April 12th. So if you're not sure what PCP is, it's the Preferred Customer Program. So what that does for us, what the company does for us is just really amazing. So they send out a catalog, the new catalog, which would be the summer catalog, to our um
Customers.
just to our customers. Sorry, I have a consultant who's like, "Can you text me the link?" Um, so and there's usually almost always a sample in it, and it's usually of a new product. So, um, that's the usual thing. There might be something unusual this time. It might be a product we already have. But last time it was the new hydrating mask, which has been a great seller because the sample was in there. So, um, it's 90 cents per catalog, but that includes, it includes shipping, it includes everything in that sample. And I know I can't send it for that price. So you just have to sign your customers up. So you have to make sure that when you go into Mary Kay and Touch on that landing page, there's something on, I'm pretty sure it's on the right side. It says My Customers. And that's where you go in and you add your customers, their names, their addresses, and their phone numbers and their emails, because the company also sends emails to them. So that's coming up. So look for that and look for our event flyer that'll be coming out. So it's going to be a week from Tuesday, and it's going to be five faves. So five favorite products. And then is there anything I'm missing about that event?
Nope, I don't think
Okay.
so.
Well,
Okay.
5 products and then 5 things about our company, right, Mary?
Yes, it's still going to be our 30 minutes. But it's the 5 faves, and it's going to be FAVES, for sharing about the opportunity. Still going to be within the 30 minutes, and it's focused on the products, but we always like to share about the opportunity and let everybody know. So yeah.
Oh,
What?
Kim,
Yeah.
I know it opens the 12th of April.
Oh, it's already
It's
open,
usually,
Cynthia.
oh, it's already
It's
open.
already
Oh,
open. It's through I believe it's the 17th. I will confirm
oh,
that. Anna's telling me yes, I'm right.
You know
It's
what? Don't go by me because Dorothy's shaking her head yes. So Dorothy
yes.
says yes.
Yep.
Thank you,
It
Dorothy.
it opened earlier this month, and it is through the 17th of April. But don't wait, because samples have
yeah, it
sold
is.
out in the past, and you can
Mm-hmm.
always add somebody else. So do your big group that you already have, and then as you get more people, then you can just add one or two at a time. So yes.
Okay, so anybody can be a sales director. Sorry about that.
I
Oh,
always mark my calendar before the
and
deadline, just in case I've forgotten. But I tend to wait because I add more people. But that was a good point, Mary, about um, the samples running out.
Yeah,
Maybe
mm-hmm,
I should wait till the
I have
last minute.
had it where they have
Yeah.
ran out. So just get the bulk done, and then plus
mm-hmm.
life happens, guys. We have emergencies in our lives. So if something happens and you didn't enroll anybody, and then there's a glitch in the system, or there's problems, or there is something happens in your personal life, now you have zero in. So if you're not a star, you can't order early. Your customers, bigger than that, your customers can't get that catalog without it costing you a lot more. So yeah, without further ado, we can talk more about the PCP later too, but
Yeah.
enroll your group and then add to them.
Yeah,
So, okay.
I've missed it before. I've missed it before.
Yeah, I missed it once in
Once.
15 years, and it was like, not good. So, yeah, we can talk about the benefits of that next week. And so, now we want to give you guys a chance to tell us something, um, a winning word, a winning moment in your life this past week, whether Mary Kay or not. We'd love to hear from you. And you don't have to be on camera.
Yeah, does anyone have a weekly win? Dorothy does.
Um, well, I had a biopsy on my nose for skin cancer, and I have a wonderful dermatologist that I get checked every 3 months. So um, I'm just grateful that she catches it, because you just never know. And I've had several, especially living here in Arizona, we're near the equator. And so I've done lots of research so I can talk about it to my customers about why it's so important. But really grateful for that,
Oh,
having
great.
a good doctor to be checking me out.
Woo! Oh, that's great.
Ladies, I do want to I guess this is a weekly win. Margaret is on this morning. She's off camera, and I don't know if she wants to talk or not, but just want to welcome her back to our unit and team. So welcome back, Margaret. Thank you for being on today.
Welcome back, Margaret. Good to see you. So,
Analia,
um,
she believes she will get 2 team members soon. I couldn't read the whole thing.
I have been talking to 2 women and they want to be consultants. So,
Way to go.
yeah, she's been busy. So,
Oh, Tracy, Tracy, did you have something?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, Anna knows. One of my team members got a team member, so that was cool. And and then my sales, excuse me, last week and this week, um, were combined about 750. So I've really been trying to work my business, and it's been working.
Way to go, Tracy. I know I tell you what, this is a woman, when she puts her mind to something, watch out. Watch out. Just get out of her way.
that's so true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, she's a powerhouse.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do something that I wouldn't normally do, but I'm gonna call on Deanne because she had something really fabulous happen. She's new, and we had a lot of trouble with my shop getting it started because, yeah, it's a long story. But we got it fixed on Thursday night. So let's see if she can come off mute.
Well, we're waiting to see if Deanne can come off mute. Kelsey put in the chat that her future daughter-in-law is joining her team soon. So she's so
Oh,
excited. We're also excited for you. And she's fallen in love with the products so fast, which is true, guys. It only takes one use of our products and people fall in love with them. So, well, maybe if Deanne can't come off mute, maybe she can put it in the chat.
Yeah, and I have
yeah.
one of our new team members, Shauna. Her launch party is today at 1 o'clock. So woo, she's not on this morning, but it may be because she's got some children and she's getting ready for her party. So anyway, and Margaret, we're happy to see you on camera, Margaret. Hey,
It's
and
good
Deanne,
to see
welcome.
you again, Margaret.
It's gorgeous. Everybody here.
Oh, well, I can tell you, Deanne, I'll wait and look and see if she comes off mute, but she finished her website or her My Shop. I'm gonna say 7:30. And before 8 o'clock, she called me. She had 3 orders. Yeah. So she was so excited. Oh, especially all the trouble we had. And then it was fixed and bam.
Oh, Deanne. Woo-hoo.
Oh, anybody else?
I made some booking calls this week, which I haven't done in forever.
That's good.
Way to go. I
Good
love
job. Who was? I didn't see who that was.
Me either. I heard it.
It's
It
Laura.
was
Laura. Okay, good. Once you get started, don't you feel like, oh, I can keep going? It's just that getting started.
Yeah.
Did you feel better?
Yes. It's like riding a bike, though. It was like, it did feel very good. Even though I didn't book anybody yet. Yet.
But you did the work.
Yes.
and it's the follow-up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
So, and
definitely the follow-up. I had to call Tracy. I was calling Tracy for 3 or 4 months, 13 different booking attempts, probably more than that, before she actually, booked the appointment with me. But then the day that she booked the appointment, she signed up. So there you go. You just got to keep going.
yeah.
And 10 years. It was 10 years this week.
Wait,
That's awesome.
congratulations. Happy anniversary, Tracy.
So, and Deanne was 6 years, almost 6 years. So,
Wow.
oh, well, let's go ahead and start with our training. I have to run upstairs. I left my notebook up there, but I'm going to turn it over to Anna. I'll be right back.
All right, ladies. So, oh wait, see, sorry I can't figure out how to go off mute. Thank you, Cynthia. Yes, 3 orders after 30 minutes after my shop was set up. She's so excited. Way to go, Deanne. Way to go. We're excited for you. Okay, so today, ladies, we're going to be doing some training and oh boy, they spotlighted me. Okay. We're going to be doing some training and it's going to be all on coaching. And I was reminded yesterday as I talked to some of my fellow directors, the biggest part of coaching happens when you coach yourself. Because how many of you have, what is it called? Task paralysis? Does anyone have task paralysis where it's really hard to get started? And if
Anna, Anna,
yes,
I don't mean to interrupt, but I spotlighted you so everybody has you big on their screen. But if you want to see everybody, you can change your personal view to gallery.
I'm doing that.
Yes,
There we go. That way I won't be all distractimated. Okay. Thank you, Mary.
you're welcome.
See, Sherry, Mary knows how to do stuff. So techno stuff. She's very good with that. So anyway, I was reminded how much this business is about coaching yourself first. So before you can move forward in your business, if I can just tell you anything that your business is like, it's never hard, but it is a mind game. Well, if I could put it that way, it's a mind game because if you are like me, sometimes you have task paralysis and it's really hard to just get started. But once you get started, you kind of get into it and you're like, oh, this is so easy. I don't know what took me so long to just get going. So the first thing you have to remember is that you have everything that you need to do this business, whether you have the skills or you don't. I was reminded when I remember early on in my business seeing people who got started, they didn't have the skills and they were so super, super successful. How many of you started this business, didn't know what you were doing, and booked people and sold product right off the bat and recruited people without even understanding how or why? Okay. Okay. So it all has to do with your mindset. So your mindset is so important. So the first person you're going to coach in your business is going to be yourself. And with that in mind, that is why this meeting is so important. In isolation, we all start getting into that very bad space that is our mind. I call it a bad neighborhood. Don't want to go in there by yourself. You want to have the support of your fellow sales directors, fellow consultants, because it helps you to remember that this business is very cyclical. And we know that when we work with the numbers, right? Dorothy's shaking her head. When we work with the numbers, we get results. When we stop working and we start thinking about how we're not getting results, what does it do? It just completely stops you in your business. It stops your momentum, and then it takes so much longer to get started. So one of the things I've been talking to Cynthia and Mary about is developing some systems of things that you always do regardless of how you feel, because it's going to take the emotion out of this business. And that is the key important thing. Take the emotion out of this business. How many of you love to be in front of women, serving them and making them feel beautiful? Raise your hand for all of you that are on camera. Okay. Because that is the one thing that I know that does more for me than just the sale or the fun at a party. When I know I have served somebody and made them feel beautiful, we all leave feeling better, right? Okay, so coaching yourself. Um, the other thing is when you have an appointment, you have to make it easy for that person to number one, remember the appointment. So, one of the things, this is something that I would write down. One of the things that I do immediately when I book an appointment is I make a little picture invite. Now, you can do this on Pic Collage. I've taught everybody how to do this. Or if you are technically challenged, you can go to Chat GPT, pick out some cute little picture of, a face, it could be clip art or whatever. And you can tell Chat, create a picture invite with this date and time. You put the person's name on there. You always want to put that person's name. So I'll just say, Shauna's VIP Beauty Bash. Okay. Now, it might just be she and I that are getting together for her VIP Beauty Bash, but I want her to get excited about the appointment. How many of you are like me? Like Liz, I know gets excited to get her nails done because we get a picture of her nails. Show your nails, Liz, because you just got them done. Aren't those gorgeous? Okay, so how many of you guys get excited when you get to go to the hairdresser or you get to go get your nails done or you have some special event that you're going to that you get to get dressed up and make your hair look pretty? Maybe a wedding, maybe something. Do any of you get like me where you get kind of giddy and you get excited? You think about what you're going to wear and what you're going to do, right? So we are in the beauty business. We are in the business of providing a service to make somebody feel pampered and beautiful. So what we want to do is we want to make that person get excited about their appointment. How many of you do that? I can't tell you how many of the people that I see tell me how excited they are to come for their free beauty experience. And a lot of times, do any of you devalue and think to yourself, oh, nobody wants to book with me, nobody wants what I have to offer? How many of you think, okay, I want you to just remember, all of us want to feel beautiful. If you frame it in the right way, if in your mind you realize that you're providing something very, very valuable, you're making them feel, number one, heard, seen, you're going to serve them, you're going to help them to find things that they want to try. It's going to be all free. You're going to be there to listen to her, to talk to her, provide some snacks. That is a really great place. And Mary Kay, and I think that I don't even know who came up with this, but it's not what you say, it's how you make people feel. So if you can remember that, it's not really about us when we are coaching the appointment, booking the appointment, having a place where somebody can buy something that they already want, right? I have so many people that have told me that they're not a salesperson, but how many of you want to buy things, but you want to feel heard and seen? You don't want somebody to push something on you. You just want them to help you find the things that you're looking for, right? Okay, so this is all part of the coaching mindset because it's so important to understand why people book with you. People book with you because you make them feel good and because they think you're going to give them something that they want, right? They want to feel beautiful. So coach yourself. What's in it for them? Okay, so that's the mindset. What's in it for them? What are they looking for? I think I heard Dorothy or I heard TK or it was somebody last week who was talking about trying to find things to help their customer because they were looking for something specific. So this is where the conversation that you have with the person is so important. It's not just about pushing a catalog or pushing some products, whatever. It's about what is it that they're looking for? Are they looking for help with large pores, bags, their eyes, dark circles, whatever. So what's in it for them? So that's part of coaching the appointment, okay? Because if you can let them know that you have things that they can try that they're looking for, they want to get together with you and they'll do it. They'll find a way, make a way, whatever. Even when they say they're completely crazy booked, okay? You want to make sure that you put together a little picture invite, and I'll show you one of my pictures. I don't know if it'll show up. Let me just show you one. But I think that this makes it more fun for them. I think that they look forward to it because it's a cute picture. How many of you like things that are beautifully wrapped, and when it's cute, you're really attracted to it, so you wanna go, right? Okay. Let me see if I can find it. I have one in here real quick.
No, no, I even do a follow-up one like a couple days before the party or the thing too.
You do great ones, Liz. From the moment that I showed you how to do pic collage, oh my gosh, you made the best things. Okay, so here's one. How many of you could get excited? VIP Beauty Bash. It's got the cute, sparkly lady. It's got the date and the time. Now, what this does, ladies, because I'm always encouraging them to bring a friend or two, and that's how I get parties without even trying. Because they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have this beauty bash. So I make it easy for them to invite. If I take all the guesswork where they don't have to think about what to say, how to ask, that it makes it a lot easier to hold an appointment with some friends. I also give them a script, so I'll put together a script. If I can't think of one, because sometimes I have a faulty brain. I was just telling Sherry that my menopause brain, I'm already through menopause, unfortunately. I can't remember things. And I said, so what I'll do is I'll go to ChatGPT and I'll put in, hey, I want this to sound fun, girly, encouraging, polished, and make it short. And I want it to be an invite, and I'll put the person's name, the date, and the time. And Chat gives me the perfect little whatever. I review it, make it sound just kind of personalize it for myself. But it makes it easier to get started. It makes it easier for your hostess to invite a few friends. Literally, I've gotten people to invite people in a day. In a day. Like, I called somebody, she wanted to try the new spring products, and I'm like, girl, do you have a few friends? Let me put together this little picture invite. She got 4 friends together in less than 24 hours. And the party was around $1,000 in a day. How many of you could get excited about that kind of a result? Okay, because what's in it for her? She was excited about free and trying the new spring products, being part of my test panel, giving me her opinion. And then she also, this is the other key part about coaching. Do you know why people, and it's booking. So they're all interrelated. And I apologize because Mary was talking about booking last week, but these are all interrelated. So booking and coaching go together. The 2 reasons that people book with you and hold appointments is what's in it for them. And the second thing is I want to help her. Okay. So I have so many amazing people that have wanted to help me. And so for that reason alone, they'll bring some people because they want to do it. And they're like, I want to help her. She's really nice. And I really know she needs some people to help her with this test panel. So what's in it for them? And how can I help my consultant? Okay. So those are 2 really great coaching things. When you can frame it in that way, make it really fun for her. What's in it for her? Provide her with that. She'll find some people that want the same thing. She'll bring them. I promise you. Okay. The next part of coaching that becomes very, very important, like if you're coaching a party in particular, because we really, I don't know about you, but my time is extremely, what is the word I'm thinking of, Mary or Cynthia? My time is tight. Can't think of the word.
Valuable. Valuable.
Valuable. Yeah. I don't have as much time as I used to have with all that's going on with my parents. So I want to maximize my time by having more people at one time, because if I have to get ready, I can just get ready for an appointment for 1, or I can do it for 5, right? And maximize my time. So I don't have to go see 5 different people. They can all come together. So a lot of times I will have people to my house so that I can control that. Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Time is limited. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Time is limited. So I maximize and make it easy for them as well. So here's another good coaching tip. I like to maximize my time. I like people to come to me because all of my product is here. I don't have to pack it. I don't have to pack anything. Everything's set up here. So the way that I frame it is, listen, girl, if you just don't feel like having to clean your house, if you want to come over and just, enjoy here, I'll have everything set up with some fun snacks. And you just bring as many people as you want. I just need to know in advance so I can have a fun little gift for them as a thank you for coming to help with the test panel. Okay, why do I do this? I do this again because it saves me time. I don't have to drive anywhere. I don't have to pack my car. I've got everything set up perfectly at my house. And what's in it for her? She doesn't have to clean her house. She doesn't have to go buy food. She can just show up with her friends like she's coming to a beauty appointment for her hair, her nails, what have you, and just enjoy. You see that I'm making it easy for her, what's in it for her, and she's still helping. She's still trying to help me, what's in it for her. It's a great way to do things. Okay. The next coaching tip that I can give you is if you're doing a party, you want to have a hostess program that you know inside and out. You want to coach that hostess program. My hostess program is so old. It is so old. It goes back, I've been in this business for 16 years and I'm still using 80 for 40. How many of you know what 80 for 40 hostess plan is? Anyone? I know Liz does, Cynthia does, okay, Laura does, I'm sure Sherry does too. Courtney does because and Lorelai knows, Tracy does, this is what we use. The way that I encourage women or coach women to bring more women to me is when they come for their facial and they fall in love. What do we sell the most of, ladies? Can Tracy, you want to come off mute and tell them, what do we sell the most of on our team? Anyone want to come off mute?
Okay, sorry, I couldn't get off mute. Because I had the text or the message up. We sell the most of the boob job set.
Girlfriend, yay, woo, woo, woo. Okay, so what we show is and I know I'm going into all the other things, coaching, selling, recruiting, right? But they are all interrelated. We sell the most of the boob job set, our whole team. And that's how with a smaller team, we're able to sell, we're powerhouses with selling. Tracy, oh my gosh, sells a ton of boob job sets. All of us do. So one of the ways that I work that 80 for 40 plan is when they fall in love with that boob job set, I give them $40 off if they'll bring at least 3 new people to the table for their second appointment. Okay, 3 new people over 21 that do not have a beauty consultant. And I know Mary Kay says 18. I'm looking for 21 to, above, right? Because they typically have a job. They're a little bit more stable. I feel like it's a better thing than bringing 18-year-olds to the table when they have no money. Okay, so 80 for 40. I'm coaching the heck out of this hosting program. $40 off. Their people do not have to buy anything. I just want her to bring people. And I really maximize that, okay? So $40 off to bring 3 new people to the table in 7 to 14 days. This is another coaching tip for you ladies. When you make those parties for a month out, a month and a half out, 3 months out, they lose interest, they lose excitement, and that party falls apart. I tell them you need to come between 7 to 14 days because I need to do a checkup from the neck up, okay? So everything that you say in your first appointment is coaching your hostess, is coaching that second appointment. There was a time back in the beginning of our business when we had training from a gentleman by the name of David Cooper. And he talked about every single page of we used to carry a flip chart, and every single page of the flip chart, I do this a lot. I flip up my hand fast and ask you a question. Do you want to know why I do this? This is part of coaching your second appointment. It's because I am reconnecting with you. Instead of just talking at you, I want you engaged with me, and I want you to answer my question so that I know that you're actually hearing what I'm saying. How many of you have ever, and I'm flipping up my hand, I want you to raise your hands for those of you on camera. How many of you have ever been in a training and you started listening and then you zone out, and then you zone back in, and then you zone out? So it's important that we don't talk too much, that we continue to engage our customers or the person in front of us with a question and flip up our hands so that we know when they flip up their hand, they're actually listening to what we're saying, right? That was a David Cooper training. That is coaching your person for the next appointment. As you keep her engaged with you, as she is communicating with you back and forth, it's not just you talking, you will have a closer relationship. You will have a firmer ground for that second appointment. The other thing, coaching your next appointment, is you romance that next appointment. So today, ladies, we're going to try the best of skincare. We're going to be doing a beauty experience. This is going to be focused on skincare, but for your second appointment, and I get to see you in the next 7 to 14 days, we're going to focus on something that you care about. You know, you want to learn about contouring, you want to try microdermabrasion. We're going to do that at the second appointment. And I start romancing that in the first appointment. That's coaching your hostess. That's coaching your next appointment, because you're not just getting her excited today, but she's excited about the next time that you're going to get together. And this is why I encourage you, don't show her everything in one appointment. It's kind of like dating, right? When you date, don't give it all up on the first date, right? You gotta want to keep them wanting to come back for more. It is a dance of sorts, right? We're going to dance with them for a little bit, get them super excited. They loved it. They enjoyed the appointment. They enjoyed spending that girl time. How many of you here, in particular after the pandemic, got so used to being in your house that when you got together with another woman and got to actually be face to face or have time where you could talk? And I know this is Liz, because one of the reasons Liz started her business was not to make money. It was because her life revolved around working and taking care of her kids, going home and going to bed, working, taking care of her kids. She needed that female time. Now, whether it's in person or virtual, you can create that emotion. It's creating that emotion, that feeling of making her feel heard, seen, and beautiful. When you do that, that's coaching your hostess. So let's go back to the hostess plan, because again, you guys know I'm like a squirrel. It's like squirrel. Anything sparkly will divert me. There's just so much in coaching, and it's so interconnected to all the other wheels of our business. But 80 for 40 is just not 80 for 40. So she gets that initial credit, the $40 off of 80 today. Now, when you do this, ladies, it's very, very important that you either get a $40 check from her or a credit card number from her to hold that party. Here's why. Life happens, and you can, this is what I tell her. This is, again, coaching your hostess. Girl, I know life happens. I know something might come up. And, you know, as long as we will have this party, you know, I can always play around with the date, but as long as we have this party in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I can hold this hostess credit. But this is how I live and eat indoors. Now, you may be doing your business for another way, but I literally pay all my bills with my business. I don't have another job. Even though I'm married, my husband, we have a house and I have another house. So my business pays for all of my bills. So if I don't have a party, it actually means that I may not be able to pay a bill, right? So I let her know that this party is just as important to me as it is to her. I'm going to be there come rain or come shine, because this is how I live and eat indoors. So if something comes up, I totally get it, but could you let me know right away? And if we can schedule this in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I can still hold this $40. But this is actually my credit to you as a thank you for hosting this party and bringing people to me. Okay? Now, this is where it gets more exciting and more interesting. What are the rest of the benefits as a hostess? Hey, late girl, so the day of our party, Susie, you can earn more for free. So if you just have 3 to 4 people that arrive and we get at least a minimum of $200 in sales, and by the way, ladies, usually my minimums are around 400 and above, okay? But if we get at least 2 to 300, or $2 to $200 in sales, and you have 3 to 4 people, I'm going to give you an extra benefit. And I actually have a sheet, and I'll share the sheet with you, the 80 for 40. You're going to get $17.50 off of something $36 or more. Okay, so you'll get that credit to apply to something else that you might want, because usually There's more. She wants everything. She wants $500, but she can't afford it all. So I'm romancing how bringing these extra people could earn her these extra things that she wants, either for free or way discounted. Okay. What's in it for her? Um, Now, if you can get 6 new people here over 21 that do not have a beauty consultant, you're not only going to get this $17.50 off of $36 or more, but I'm going to let you choose another $36 in free product from me. She wants those hydrogel eye patches. She wants the satin hands. She wants the satin lips. She wants all the makeup that we talked about. She wants the new barrier restore cream. And then I'm like, girl, and if you somehow could get 9 faces here, now remember, we're still only at a minimum of 200 in sales, then you're going to get those first 2 benefits. And I'm going to also let you choose another $30 in free. Girl, that's $76 more in free product. And I know that you left a lot here because on the back of her card, another coaching tip, ladies, for you and your person. Make sure after you do the skincare that you have her see the difference from one side of her face to the next. That's selling her on what she just did. And then have her fill out, because she's part of the test panel, those 4 questions on the back of your profile card. Okay? Because then you know whatever she buys, whatever's left over is what she still wants. So now she's looking at that. She wanted all these things, and you're coaching her right there for her second appointment and her first appointment. She wants to come back. She's going to bring friends because she wants all of that for free. And she's like, oh my gosh, look at the difference of the right side of my face. My friends are not even going to believe this. I want all this. I can't afford it. But man, if I bring my friends, and I know Susie and Lisa and Brenda and Sheila, my mom will come. She might have her friend Shirley that'll come. So she's already thinking about all the people that are going to come. That's coaching your hostess for the next appointment. And now you're maximizing your time, because your time, as Tracy said, is very limited. I know all of us, we are all limited. So we're coaching right then and there. So every step of your party is coaching. Every step of your first appointment is coaching your next appointment and all your future appointments. Okay, so then get this, ladies. I'm not just going to give her those 3 benefits of extra cash off, but if she brings people, and I tell her this, girl, if there's a few people who you think might be able to help me, because I go back and forth to Scottsdale and I need to make sure that I'm booked while I'm here, that might do a party also. If you have 2 people that book from your party within the next couple weeks of your party, and they're successful, I'm going to give you an extra $50. Okay, an extra $50 that you get to choose whatever you want when those parties hold and they're successful. And then on top of it, girl, let's just say there's some people that, like, lots of people. I know you know lots of people. I so appreciate your help. But maybe there's some people that might like a few things. I'm going to give you half back credit on any outside orders. So let's say you have 10 ladies that would want to buy $10, and they buy that, you give them, you can just send them right to me. I'll take the orders, whatever, and I'll write your name down. You get half back, which means it's another $50, and there's no limit. Like, girl, if you know lots of people and you can sell a whole bunch of product, you could earn $200 for free. You just keep going. $20, 20 people that'll buy $10, right? Just keep going. I am working to give her all the things that she wants for free. Now, let me tell you, not only am I coaching the next appointment, the next party to be super successful, but I'm coaching her to become a new team member. You want to know why? Because if she does all of that, guess what she would be? She would be a great new team member. And then at her party, guess what I'm talking to her about? Okay, so again, coaching is relating to recruiting. I'm saying, girl, look at all that you earn for free from me. Have you ever thought about doing this? Okay. All right. So that's using that hostess program. And the reason I like 80 for 40, I know you can give away the whole, I know that it has become very popular to give away a 50% off party. I do that sometimes with my birthdays. If they'll bring me people that day, if they can have 5 people there, I'll give them 50% off, $10 per person. If my birthday hostess Okay. I'll do that for my birthday hostesses, but I need to make a profit because, again, I use my profit to live and eat indoors. And you guys know I like to eat and I like to be warm or cool, what have you. But going back to that hostess program, I am romancing that second appointment. I am encouraging her to let me know what she wants to know more about. I am showing her how if she brings me people, I am going to reward her with all the freebies because that's more valuable to me than just selling her $400 at one appointment. It's actually way more valuable because this is what I do full time to live and eat indoors. I am coaching her on her next appointment how if she cancels, I'm going to have to process that $40, but I would way rather reschedule if we can do it within the next 2 to 3 weeks because, again, her bringing me new people means I don't have to go search for people. Because how many of you have the skills, but you've gotten shut down because you don't have any new people to work with? Okay. I am coaching her to be my next new team member because I'm not just looking for customers. I I know Sherry and I are both going into car requalification next month. So for all of our team members, Tracy, Kim, Courtney, Lorelei, Liz, everybody that's on our team. I'm trying to look at all the names, and obviously I can't keep track of everything. But we are going into requalification, so we really want to be bringing new people on. And I'm coaching you today, each and every one of you, and myself. The $10 startup is not really where I want people to start. I like to start with the $10 when we do their party right away. I want them to get the business supplies, the $90, the bag, all the business supplies, the mirrors, what have you, unless they're coming back to the business, right? Maybe they're just coming back. They were a previous consultant. They have all of that. But I am really, really coaching them on how I do it. They see how easy it is, how fun it is. And I'm teaching them. I know Courtney. Courtney had a lot of parties with me, and she actually was a consultant who came back later, and she knew how to do a party. I did her first party, but she knew how to do a party because she had been to so many of the other parties, right? So you're coaching your next appointment within your first appointment. You're coaching her to bring people in your first appointment, right? Because you're making her see why it could be valuable because she could earn the free product. You're coaching her to possibly become a team member because she saw how easily she did it just to get the free stuff. And now she's like, shoot, I could do that. I did it for myself. Why couldn't I do it again? I could make some extra cash. How many of you agree with this? Okay. And I'm encouraging them to be a part of all of this. Okay. When you make it easy for your hostess or your appointment to invite people, they will. Picture invite with a script. Use chat. Maybe you guys are techno babes. I know Courtney's really, really good. She's very technologically good. Tracy's team member, Gabby, she knows how to use Canva. I don't know. I mean, Mary has taught me on and off, and I always forget. So faulty brain. Kim is very, very technologically. She's helped me as well. Kim was a customer who was a customer for a long time, and I knew she loved the product. Again, she learned how to do everything because she saw me do it so many times within her party, right? Or other parties. So everything that you do is coaching, but the first person you got to coach is you. Just know that you have everything that you need to do this. Know that God made you special, and there are people that you're meant to touch. Okay. I'm going to turn it over to Mary. I know that there's a lot more coaching tips. Oh, one last coaching tip this is one of the things I'll be doing today because our goal for our team is going to be to have 10 new every single month this month. God has really, really shown up. I will not claim it for myself. I'm going to claim all the glory for God. We have 7 new team members this month. Mary and Cynthia know we want to finish with 10. So today at the party, Mary reminded me that sometimes what I do for my parties, I didn't get to do it this time. It was just very, very busy. But in generalities, when I have a guest list, I send the guests, number one, I pre-profile all the guests. What am I really doing here? I'm making contact with the guest and establishing the first part of our relationship beyond the hostess. Okay. I want to find out what her skin type is. I want to find out if she could change anything with her skin, what would it be? I want to find out whether she's more interested in skincare or cosmetics because I'm going to provide her a free goodie bag. Okay. The free goodie bag is going to have samples. It's going to have samples of either skincare or makeup samples. I'm going to put a little piece of candy in it. It's nothing major, but I'm going to decorate it and make it look, what do we call that? We're going to zhuzh it up and make it look really cute. Okay. My creative capabilities are small. So curly ribbon and a cello bag. Or maybe, you know what? Actually, ladies, I have gotten even way less creative. I just buy the those tool bags, the cute tool bags. I put it in there. And that way I don't have to do any of that extra work. I just, do the drawstring. It's cute. Okay. That's coaching my guests. So not only am I coaching my hostess, I'm coaching my guests. My hostess, I make sure to do what Liz said. I remind her within a week of her party. I'm checking in with her to find out her guest list. If her guests are falling off, I'm encouraging her to invite another person. When I'm pre-profiling, I'm letting the person know, hey, Susie, I'm so excited about Courtney's party coming up, today or tomorrow at 2:15. And I want to make sure we exhaust all of her hostess gifts, all of her hostess credit. She's like a couple people shy of hitting her goal. Do you have a friend maybe that you could bring along with so that we can help her get to her goal? Because I want to make sure she earns all the freebies that she can. And she's like, oh yeah, I have my neighbor. And I said, great, I'm going to give you a gift for bringing somebody along. Okay. So I'm coaching the guests to help my hostess become successful. I'm coaching my hostess to get the guests to make the party successful. And in each and every way, I'm helping her to see how she could either be a great hostess, earn the freebies, or become a new team member. Okay. So pre-profile.
Can I ask you a question, Anna? Hi, Anna. Sorry, I have a question. So for the guest of the guest, what kind of gift would you give that person?
I give them like a sample. It could be like a little mini hand cream. It could be a retired item that I'm trying to move. Like we had those True Dimension lipsticks. Sometimes I'll give one of those. Sometimes I'll just give an eyeshadow. It just depends. And thank you, Analia, for that question. So something simple. It could be just a nice sample, zhuzhed up. Okay. It doesn't have to be anything big. And then Mary reminded me that I also, for all the guests, when I have the guest list, and always get a guest list because that means your party is more likely to hold, I will ask them if they will listen to my 6-minute video for a free eyeshadow. Okay. It is about, and I tell them, it's about the opportunity. And girl, I've got these free eyeshadows. You can pick one out if you'll just watch it. It's real short and quick. You don't even have to watch it. You could just listen. I'll have a couple questions at the party so that I know that you watched it, and then you get to pick out whatever eyeshadow. It doesn't matter, whether you like it or you don't like it. Why am I doing this? I'm coaching them because I am actually looking for new hostesses and I'm looking for new possible team members because I have a goal of 10 new a month because I have realized if we're not recruiting, we're not having any growth. And we do have, this business is one of those where sometimes the timing is good, sometimes it's not. People come in and out of the business and that is totally fine. But I'm looking for new people because we have a big goal. We want to get to 100 as quickly as we can. Okay. So I'm going to coach the guests. And if they say they don't want to watch it, it's totally fine. Okay. Thank you so much. But I'm going to ask everyone to watch it for a free eyeshadow. Okay. I have a 98.9% rate of people that will watch it for a free eyeshadow. We all like to get something for free. And since my video is only 6 minutes, it's not like a big time constraint. So I know some people use the company videos and that's wonderful. I find for me that they relate to my story. And sometimes the videos on Mary Kay are so beautiful. It's sometimes hard to relate to the people because it's so perfect and beautiful. So mine, which is very imperfect, the authenticity maybe for whatever reason. I tend to recruit better when I use my own. Okay. And I give it to my team so that they can also use it. Okay. So we've talked about how to coach your potential booking, right? What's in it for her and what's in it, how can she help you? Okay, those are two things. We've talked about how to coach her to bring people, right? You make it so fun and so exciting, and you don't show her everything at once, so she wants to come back. And you romance that during her very first appointment. You romance the second appointment during the party, and you tell them that they're going to get that second appointment. Very, very important. And you pre-profile the guests. Now, the final place that I want to talk to you about coaching is actually, again, part of recruiting, but it's coaching the hostess before you do the party. Like today, I told my my team member I'm going to arrive there probably about 45 minutes early, so that we can set up without being pressured or nervous. Okay, because I believe it or not, 16 years in, a sales director, I have over 800 customers. Not that I'll buy at once, but that are within my customer base. I still get nervous every single time. Every single time. So the way that I prevent that emotion from making me, freak out is I want to get there with enough time to pray, to set up, to talk her through it. And I also coach my hostess. I want to know who all is coming today that might be good at doing what I do. Okay? She knows them, they're her friends. And she usually picks out 2 to 3 people that she thinks might be really good. So she tells me who they are, what they do. Now, I'll tell you why this is so important, because as I'm talking in my party, I've learned to drop little seeds about why I began my business. I used to do it in one long thing, but what I realized is people learn little bits at a time. You don't want to talk too much. You can bore them or they zone out. Our attention span has gotten a lot less with cell phones and with social media. So I'll intersperse little reasons why I started my business. I started my business because when my kids were little, I was a single mom and I was working 75 hours a week and they were in full-time daycare. And I realized if I didn't do something else quickly, I was going to miss out on their childhood. And it broke my heart. It broke my heart. Just really did. And so that was my reasoning. I also hated my corporate job. I really felt like I was doing a disservice to my customers. I wanted something more important. And that led me into my Mary Kay journey. Later on, I tell them, one of the reasons that I'm still in Mary Kay is because my parents are both sick. I tell them about my mom's cancer and how I leave out of town. And so I'm so thankful that they're all here today, because I'm going to go 7 to 8, maybe 10 days out of every month. And so it's so very, very important for me to hold appointments while I'm here, so that when I'm with my parents, I can breathe them in while I have them. So I'm coaching my guests that if they're going to hold a party for me, I need them to show up, because I have to live and eat indoors with my business, right? Now, you may not have that situation, but you have your own situation. You have to think of it from that standpoint. So every step of my party and my appointment, thank you for the things, I'm coaching.
Yeah, it's 8:00.
Oh, duh. Dang it. Sorry. So that's it, ladies. I'm coaching everything.
There is so much more that we're going to be sharing later, but we have to be respectful because we know that some of you guys have another appointment. So we want to thank you all so very much for being on today. And Anna, thank you for
Marian, I didn't give you any time.
No. Well, we're going to continue
She'll do it next week.
But we're going to continue next week, guys, because there is so many nuggets. I was scribbling like crazy. So go up the chat before you hit leave and tell Anna just how amazing she was.
Anna.
Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye, and thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Good to be here.
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh,
Thank you, everyone, for showing
yes,
up.
thank you for everything.